All right, guys, welcome back to the new Google Ads session. And in this video, we are going to cover a lot of things. And firstly, congratulations that you have completed so many modules so far. We have already learned that how to create search campaigns. We learned how to create display campaigns. How we have learned how to create video campaigns, skippable ads, and not just that. We have just learned how to create Gmail ads and all. And you remember that what is the recent campaign we created, which is for I think this one, right, or this one. Which one was a recent campaign we have created? Anyone knows?
Email
No,
campaign.
we created display ad for Google Get Set link.
Absolutely, yes. We created a display campaign, and that itself. It was which type of it? One is for the Gmail, and another one is for regular display campaigns as a banner from the different ways sources. Okay, the fun fact is what we are going to cover today. So we are going to cover a major thing right now, which is our discovery ads. How many of you know that what is discovery ads? I have told you last class as well. So in the YouTube, we have various options to show advertisement. While we're watching video, there are video loading up, which is called skippable ads. When we open YouTube, there are a lot many videos on the front of screen, on the left, right, top, bottom. And the moment you search as well, there are few paid searches as also come. These are all the discovery campaigns. Okay, let's see in depth that how actually discovery campaigns work and how you can take advantage of display campaigns. Okay, all right, so again, follow the ethics. Go on the top left, this 4 squares, click on this grid. The moment you come to this grid, it means you are back at home. This is the home. Okay, you have parked your car over here. Now just have to trigger the car and just wave off. All right, so click on this new campaign, and you have to choose again the type of campaign you want to have it. Before, like, it will ask like what is your goal. Of course, sales, leads, website traffic, product brand awareness, and also and so forth. Okay, you have various type of things. So as if now I don't have any specific goal, but okay, just let me just try with the leads, or maybe I can go with the without a goal audience. So see, if you are using this, it will recommend you for which purpose is which kind of a type of campaign is fine. As I told you earlier as well, if you're going for brand awareness, it's saying already that use display or video campaigns. If you are going for sales, it is saying that you can use search, display, shopping, video, smart, almost every type of campaign you can cover in sales. For lead generation, highly recommended to use search, display, shopping, video, smart, discovery. And web traffic, it requires search, display, shopping, video, discovery. Like, they've already segregated the various parts. So I'm saying that I don't want your help right now. I know what is my goal. So I'm going to click on this manual stuff. I'll come to the second page. On the second page, there are many options again. Okay. Search, display, shopping, video. So we have covered so far search campaigns, display campaigns. Okay. Not shopping yet. Okay. We'll cover it in the next class. Shopping campaign for sure. We have covered the video campaign. And now it's time for cover this campaign, which is discovery campaign. Okay. Let's go it and let's see how to create a nice looking discovery campaign and how we can take benefit out of it. Okay, let's click on the continue. All right, so it is saying discovery one. Let it be the by default name as discovery one. So we all know that its particular campaign is for discovery. Okay. Now, second option, simple, super important. It always be a second option in any kind of campaign would be a location. Okay, super important. I want to target India, of course. If you want to go like inside India, you want to target some specific region, you can add pin code, anything you want it. So I just want to try target this thing, which is Delhi. Okay, and I have targeted this Delhi, done. And few more states. Let me just try Rajasthan. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, I'll get more audiences right now. All right, what is my language preference? Okay, my product is something that people at least know English. Okay, and I believe everyone knows the basic English, so everyone will fall under this category. Okay, those who are using a lot of Hindi things and they're not able to read much, I don't want to show the ads to them because they must have seen our ads but couldn't reply it because it's in English, of course. So keep it English by default. If you want to change it, change it. Unless and until you are running any kind of a local ad, like you want to run ads in Tamil, Marathi, Bangla, like whatever you want, you can run it. Like we have multiple languages option. Those who are speaking in different languages in India, It's a good part about this, like in Google Ads, they are providing a lot of language targeting as well. All right, so let's come back here and let's see. We have a bidding option right now. As we have discussed, like there are various type of bidding options right now. Let's see what kind of bidding option they gives right now, which is conversions. As if now you can see what is the campaign goal. This campaign we generally use to get the leads or get the sales done, or maybe a sign up for any kind of a landing page, anything else. And these all process are called conversions. Correct, guys? All this process called conversions. That's why it is coming under the bidding, and we are having the option as conversions. Okay, now we have a second option right below, which is a checkbox, which is set a target cost per action. It's saying that Google doesn't know yet that what is your product right now. Okay, they don't know yet what is your product, but they are trying to just going to calculate that if you just give me a rough idea, so we will bid accordingly. So that is asking that set a target cost per action. So if my products for 500 and my cost per action is like generally 150 rupees or 100 rupees, if I'm paying 100 rupees to Google, Google can bring me a 500 rupees sale. Okay, so let me just do that. And now the fun fact is that when I'm doing this, it is simply denying me for some reason. Reason is a typically target CPA of a discovery campaign is 700 right now. Okay, it is 700 right now. It is saying that those people are running display campaigns. They are getting results on an average for 500 to 700. They are taking a benchmark of 700. It's telling you that if you add 100 rupees, Google will not take care of you, and Google will not give you a guarantee that you will definitely gonna really bid accordingly and get the right kind of leads. So what you have to do, you have to you understand this thing, that whatever they are recommending you, just try once. Okay, so you can click on apply in order to just quickly change this figure to 100 to save 700, because Google is also saying that your cost per acquisition is not 100, buddy. It's all going to 700, and this is a benchmark for all of the people with different niches. Okay, it can be go down, it can go be up. So you can change later one, but to start with this, it is saying that start with 700. That's one. Okay. All right. So now we have a conversions. Select which your campaign should optimize. This action should include the conversions column and the campaign. Okay, let's click on this. Can you see, guys? Remember we have set a conversion last class, Google Tag Manager. We have created a one conversion tags, and that we have integrated. Now it is saying whenever people going to be converted, how you gonna track it. So if they want a reference that which custom conversion you want to track. So if I click on this, it is asking that you have this purchase for 299, submit lead from Delhi. So remember what we have created? I guess we have created this submit lead from Delhi. How many of you remember? We have created in Google Tag Manager submit lead from Delhi.
Delhi, right?
Correct. So we are going to use this again. Okay. That's why I have created this particular conversion yesterday for Delhi people. So I'll get to know that this conversion is meant for Delhi, or probably you cannot add the Delhi specifically, because conversion could be for in general, like not just for just a single state. It can be for all country or for whole world. So let me just click on this. The moment I click on this, so it means it is my custom conversion set for this campaign, and whatever the data is going to be there, it is going to be stored inside this. So this is my conversions, and without conversions, if you start running ads, it is a loss for you, straight loss, because you will never know that either people are coming or not, because Google can only help you when you feed Google that this is my conversion value, this is my audience, please help me out. If you are not tracking it, Google is not going to help you. Okay, now here's the budget, and of course the presence of mind. It's now 700 showing a target cost per acquisition. So if you think that you can add budget for 500 rupees a day, do you think it's a fair thing? Because right now it is showing that the cost per acquisition is 700 rupees, and if you are just adding 500 rupees, it's going to be make sense or not? I don't think so, right? So in order to do that, you have to perform a little smart math. So it is also considering that increase the budget up to 7,000, and it can be improved later on. It's not exactly that every day you have to spend 7,000. It can go down, up, anything. So you have to take a chance. So if you think that it's going to be a little expensive, I don't want to afford it, right now this much. So come back again, click on the bidding, just turn off this. Okay, just turn off this. I've just turned off this conversions, and I've just simply made it as a by default feature. Okay, I haven't changed anything. And you can see it, the moment I turned off this recommendation is also gone away. Right, that I was saying that 7,000 rupees and all, now it is not there. So you can take in charge that whatever you want to spend, you can spend. Like I want to spend 1,000 rupees right now, and I just want to see that whether this kind of campaigns will work or not. This is what I'm doing, experimenting. If I'm getting results, I will make it 10,000, whatever is that. Okay, so this is it. Now we have covered languages, bidding, conversions, budgets, pretty much almost everything. Now come to this additional settings. Yes, of course, scheduling. In additional setting, you will get scheduled. Like if the ad is something that is related to jobs or probably or something else, you can set your time that whenever people are mostly free, and Saturday, Sunday, those who are looking for a job, they probably sit on Saturday and Sunday, and they open n number of websites and put the career portal and give their CVs inside it. So you can show advertisement on that, like on Saturday, Sunday basis. You can select on this Monday to Saturday, Monday to Friday. Again, do some custom things here. So there is totally up to you. If you want it, you can do it. But I prefer to run ads all the time right now because Google is pretty smart on that when I should show my ads or not. Okay. Start and end date. So when you want to end this campaign, when you want to start it. So I'm not putting any kind of end date. So let it be a number of times whenever I want it, let it run. Campaign option, no, I don't want to see it because this is some advanced tracking features. I'm not using it that right now. So let it be. Content exclusion, you can do exclusion right now, but not right now because it's not yet created. Okay, it's not yet created. The moment you created a display campaign, discovery campaign, you can start excluding that. Okay, just hang on a bit for a second. Now it is fun time, guys. Now we have to do a right kind of targeting for our audiences. So I want to target those people who are into software. Okay, software usage. Yes. Okay, software usage. Now audiences. Another audiences, there are a few recommendations as well. Okay, you can read about it. Now you have to use custom audiences, of course. And if you have already a remarketed audiences, what is remarketed audiences, guys? Remarketed audiences is retargeting audiences. Suppose those who, yeah, those who have visited your website and you want to retarget them, you can create a custom audience and you can add it right here. Okay, by browsing this, you can go to the website visitors, all website visitors, and that's it. Those people have visited your website, and this particular tag is going to fire. Okay, it will start recording. Now that is 0 because no one has visited the website so far. The moment people have started visiting your website, if you put this all visitors, irrespective they have converted or not, or when they have converted, they are going to see your ads again and again in various platforms wherever you are showing these ads from Google Ads. Okay, they are going to be highly targeted. So as if now I'm a new brand, I'm not going to retarget right now because no one knows me and I don't have any data. As you can see, it is 0. So what I will do, custom audience. I don't have any custom audience right now because I'm totally new. You can create a intended based audience right now from here. Suppose you are clicking on this and I want to create an audience. Let's suppose SaaS SaaS audience. For example, I have two options right now: people with the intentions, okay, interest and purchase intention, people who search for these item terms in Google. So out of that, it will create a custom audience. Okay, this is now we can say a generator. Okay, this is a target audience generator. You are going to perform a target audiences generator. So if you know your very closely your competitor as well, you can create a custom audience accordingly. This is really fun fact. So you can see we have two options right now here, and little bit down below you see people who browse type this type of website, people who usage of this applications, people who visited certain places. If you are something into hotel industry or probably something else, so you can target the places like mostly crowded places with the tourists and all, and you can get the right kind of data. So as if now my job is to target the audiences, those who are into software things and all, and they really love to use softwares. This is my target audiences. So what I will do, people with any these interest and purchase intention, I will not use it. So what I will do, I'll just go one step ahead. People who already search on this any kind of things in Google, it means they has an intention to buy it. So I will know that okay, this guy. So what I will do, I will go for the AppSumo. How many of you know this AppSumo, guys? You know AppSumo, right?
Yes.
AppSumo is a marketplace for all the softwares where we can buy it. So okay, really quick, I just want to show you what is AppSumo, so you'll get to know. Here's the AppSumo deals and reduces for business course. Okay,
Kind of
you can
PitchGround's
see.
competitor.
Yes, so you can see a lot of softwares listed here. According to your business need, you can buy it. Okay, n number of tools for marketing, sales, business automations, and n number of tools are available. Few tools are free as well. If you want to go and try it, you can do it, and it's totally it's your own risk. And please make sure you read all the documents before buying. In fact, a free tool. Okay, all the tools is highly customized and built, so they can take your information as well. So okay, it's preferred to read all the documents first. All right, now I'll give you an example that if someone has visited AppSumo, it means they are probably into somewhat in this industry and those who are looking for this. Okay, let's go and let me try with another thing. AppSumo or what do we say? AppSumo and deep linking. Okay, Android app link to website. You can see that the various kind of searches are coming right now. Okay, so those who have searched like this for this particular, so I am targeting to those kind of audiences. So the moment I'm clicking on it, can you see on the right, there are audience impression is going to be created. Weekly, we have 50 million to 100. Gender is mostly a male, 77% male. Age is very young, 18 to almost 34 is our target audiences. That is pretty clear. Those who are looking for this kind of things. All right. And that's it. And in fact, from AppSumo, what we can do, we can click here. Okay. This is the URL. And let me just open that AppSumo for you again. Okay, copy this URL, paste it up. So my audience will likely to be more reduced and more specific. Okay, now it's done. And I don't want any kind of a further audiences because I know that those people are looking for these kind of target keywords and websites. They're pretty much into the softwares and they are well known. Okay, now what I will do, I just create this. Okay, so you can see in the under the custom audience, now it is showing SaaS audience. This is the SaaS audience. Okay, and you have a data estimated performance. If you spend 1,000 rupees, you will get 1K to 4,000 clicks. 4,000 clicks. Okay, which is huge in just one day. And conversions unavailable right now. Of course, Google doesn't know about your business right now. It will take a good amount of time to understand it. But anyways, let's go here and let's see what we have. We have interest-based audiences. Now, let me tell you, we have three things right now. One is custom audience, one is remarketing, and one is interest-based audiences. Now, you guys tell me, if we add again a interest-based audience, suppose those who are into looking for software. Okay, this is also a targeting. Okay, but mostly people are doing this kind of mistakes like enterprise software. I'm just adding this interest. Now I have this interest group here as well. Now I have this interest group here as well. Now, what do you think? If I give this command to Google, what is going to be happen? Because I have given commands multiple times on custom audiences as well, on interest audiences as well. Do you think Google can perform his best option, best advertisement?
Estimation is given.
Yeah, no, it's fine that estimation is really good. Okay, let's ignore the estimation for some time. Okay, let's ignore it. Now the thing is, we have a custom audiences, remarketing audience, interest audience. So when the campaign runs, we must give a single instruction to Google that this is my target group, and just focus that. And I've given this target group as SaaS audiences that I have created personally, not by the Google. This group has been already created by Google. Okay, but this group I have created myself. Those who are interested in those who are interested in English, those who are interested in Android applications and all. Okay, this is I have created. This is something Google created. Now I'm saying that please use my audiences. I know my audiences better than you, so remove it. If you add this and you start getting conversions, the problem you will find that you will never able to understand from where you are actually getting audiences, where conversions, from your targeting or from Google targeting. You're getting it? So if you want to use both, create different type of ad groups for one for this, one for custom audiences. You understanding what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I'm saying if
Yes.
you want to use both at a time, don't use it both at a time. Remove it, test it in a different ad group. So you will get to know that whether this ad group is working for you or not. If you add both, you will think that this is waste of money and it's not going to work. The problem is not that. Problem is that you have mixed both the audiences together. It's better to test do split testing again and again. You will find the winner ads. Okay, now we are done with it, and let's go ahead and let's click on the demographic again, which is another fun fact. Female, male, I don't want to uncheck any of this already, and you can do it because uh, we have seen in this Google Insights as well, the most of the our audiences are male. Okay, if you want to save money and you want to do some highly specific targeting, you can do it. Like you can just click on the male. All right, and you have seen it that was we had a very young audiences from 18 to 30 and 44. So what I will do, I can just remove these. Okay, I just remove this, leave it this unknown, because these are those people, those who haven't revealed their ages. So let it be. Okay, click on unknown and leave it, and rest of the part leave it. And that's a pretty decent information we had, and we have used it right now. Okay, now I want to target just males, those who are into softwares, because Google says males are searching more. 77% are males, so we are definitely going to target males, because I want money, instant money right now. I don't want to do much branding, but I want to make sales, so I will do that. Now let's come down below, and we have another thing right now, which is optimizing the targeting. So this is something giving permission to Google to optimize my target. In Facebook, we have similar option like optimization. There is a small checkbox inside the each ad set interest group that you want to give allowance Facebook or Google or not. Okay, whether they want to do targeting. So it is clearly saying this ad has been average 20% more conversion by using optimized targeting. So the moment you give this permission, Google will take authority as well on your targeting, which is this SaaS audiences. Now Google will see whatever you have created your own, is it correct or not? If it is correct, it will try to correct it little bit more for you. So you'll get more conversions. So that can only happen by using this method. So this is super important. So please keep in mind, whenever you use it, please make sure it is turned on. And again, it's totally up to you. No force by the Google. That is why it is still clickable. Okay, you have to check or uncheck. It's totally up to you. But in my case, I will definitely going to check this, because I want to do some optimization from the Google. All right, now it's time to create a campaign ad. Okay, so let's create an ad quickly. The moment I click it, you can see there is one discovery ad is coming. Another is a discovery carousel ad. How many have you seen in YouTube? There are a carousel ads are there.
Yes, I have seen it.
It,
Below
I
the
hope
video.
I hope everyone has seen it, right, guys?
I seen it on Instagram, not on YouTube, I think.
Okay, let me just show you quickly then. Then it will be a fun learning for you. The moment I click, now YouTube 3D mockup has been created. Now just have a look. Can you see this? Not all property. Let me just show you YouTube.
I
Okay.
understand. मतलब जो हमारे community tab में आता है उसकी बात कर रहे हो क्या? मतलब वो carousel
See, this is the YouTube. Now this is the YouTube mockup, and this is the home screen of YouTube. This is the ads will show up like this. Got it? Now this is the carousel type of ad where your ads will pop up. Okay. And we have various options. In discovery ads, we cover YouTube, Gmail, and of course Discover. Okay, the moment we go for Discover, what will happen? It will start going to other websites as well, like starting showing ads on Truecaller, or sometimes some on Game. It will start jump on like that. Okay. And let's come back here, all properties. Okay. Now what I have to do, I have created on carousel ad, but I don't want to create a carousel ad as if now. So what I will do, I will just click here again. Wait, let me just
Like, how much difference between display ad and discovery ad?
see. Under display, you have just display. Okay. But in discovery, it takes authority that it will start spreading your particular business to every place, like wherever is possible, like one display campaigns, another YouTube, and Gmail. So that is why it is discovery. The name is discovery because these are the places where people are not searching, but we are showing it. You're getting it. This is why the discovery. It is something that people don't know about it. In Facebook, we see the all the advertisement. That is also a discovery, right? We don't go Facebook to see advertisement. We go for fun. We go for see the memes, check out the groups, what is the chit chat is going on, and in just sudden there are ads comes up immediately. It's a discovery for us. That ad is showing. Similarly, Google has the one separate campaign type, which is a discovery. It is saying that people is not going to search for it, but we are going to show them as a discovery that they are might be interested in by YouTube. And at the moment you open YouTube, you see a lot of ads. They
They are
haven't
by
searched for
default
it.
saying the ad.
Yeah, so they are not searching for it. Okay, so this is discovery ad. So they will find that, oh, new episode is up for any kind of a podcast on Spotify, so they will watch it. So we can run a big banner for Spotify new podcast, and people can discover that and go and check it. So that's how we can do our marketing over there. Okay, let's create a quick one so it will be more clear. So I'm gonna click on discovery ad as if now, not any that particular carousel ad, which will take some more time. Okay. Oh, okay. So as if now I have to give this name. Let me just give it again. Getsetlink.com's of course URL https slash done. All right. It is analyzing. New images getting loaded. Okay. Fun fact is, if this video is getting loaded on YouTube, if we use this, we'll get high chances like deep link YouTube and all, or we can use that. But anyways, we're gonna use this as a logo right now, and the logo should be this. Looks nice, setup, and we can use this one as well. Select 3 of those, and for an image, does an app or maybe this YouTube thing, we can use it. Okay. Now save it. Let's see. And for make it more better, of course, you have to create your own designs and push it. So it will be much more better to watch it on YouTube or somewhere else, because it is going to vary for each time. So let it get loaded. Let's see how it will look on the PC version. Okay. Let me see the closed one. This is how it will looks like. Okay, let's finish up our ads first, then we'll come to see like how actually preview is looking right now. Okay, let's create a headline. Increase more traffic with deep links. Okay, this is my headline. Increase more traffic. You can see, guys, where are the ads are coming. Discovery ads are coming on the top down of the video in front of this area. Get it? Cool. Helps to enhance UX. Why it is getting hanged? Wait. Helps enhance UX and conversions. Okay, pretty straightforward. Done. I'm done with the description, heading, quick headings and all. And of course, business name, Getsetlink. And you have few call to actions again, which is one is automated. So you can see, guys, automated call to action. Can you tell me what is the call to action right now here? Automated
Visit site.
visit site, right? So we can click here and we can see visit site, shop now, sign up, get caught, subscribe, see more. And for me, I guess visit site is fine. And I want a visit site and let it be. The moment it is, so okay, let's see all the previews then. It's time to see the previews. All properties. Now this is discover ad. You can see this little option has been there. Let me just increase it so you can see it better. Okay. Yes. 100. It is YouTube home feed. This is we call YouTube home feed. Guys, you should remember all these areas where you can show ads in actually Google Ads. Okay, so these are the places it can show YouTube home feed. This is YouTube home feed. When you open YouTube, there should be an ad on front on the spot. Okay, before watching any kind of video. If you are watching any video, if there is no ad, fine, but there should be a down below an ad, so people can take some look. Okay, what you are actually selling it up. Now this is a Gmail ad. Increase more traffic. This is the headline, and this is another image we have given. That's one, and that's it. And another property is Gmail discover, and pretty much done. Okay, that is done. And after that, we have add to ad group. You can do it. Okay, you can click on this. So the moment you're done with the one ad group. If you want to make a copy and you want to change the color, or maybe you want to change the pictures, you can. You want to change headlines, for that you can. So
Or
you
A/B testing, right?
sorry, which one?
Like if you want to add, if you want to make duplicate for it is for A/B testing, right?
Yes, it's for A/B testing. Yes, so at least I recommend everyone that those who are running ads at least create 2 copies. So it will be better to judge that whether which type of ad is performing better. So in this manner, you had just added few images. You can try out with more images and more types. Okay, you can do that. So create campaign. Let's just quickly create a campaign. And after the see the confirmation is showing green flag, it means everything is fine. And no end date. You are targeting Delhi, Rajasthan, English. Campaign is 1,000 rupees a day. Bid is maximum conversion. So in respect to get conversions, it will try to bid high, low accordingly. If it is fine that okay, we have to bid for 18 rupees a click or maybe 90 rupees a click, it will do it. Okay, we haven't done any kind of a capping. We haven't tell them that do this, do that. Okay, now we are done with this our discovery campaign. And if we have to have a look that how it is being done, like how it is performed, so what we have to do, we have to click on this overview. Just come back here. Okay, now in the overview you can see that how this particular campaign been doing. You will get to see, start getting impressions, start getting clicks, and you can see some CTRs as well. Okay, so there are few ads. So we have just added just only one type of ad. That is why. Otherwise, the moment you add multiple things, you get it. So these are the target or location: Delhi and Rajasthan. Looks really great. And that is it. You have some audiences as well, like source SaaS audiences that I have created manually. And I hope guys you are clear with that, right? How I've created a custom audiences using some keywords and websites. Are you clear with that?
Yes.
Everyone. Yeah.
Yes. So if I want to show this ad only for mobile users. So,
You want to show this ads to only mobile users.
yes, not for desktop or tablet.
Okay, so you can do exclusion from here. Okay, just for a good question. For that, let me just show you. This is the audiences. Under the audiences, we have to click on not actually audiences. Come to the setting. It's not here. It's over here. Add schedule. Everything is here. Demographics, exclusions. Wait, there is more settings available. You have to enable it. Okay, under location. There must be somewhere here.
It
No.
must be in ad schedule.
It is supposed to be there, an ad schedule, but
No, it comes under devices. But
yes,
I'm
it's not able to see it, right? So like we see
Yes.
there, if we go to the search campaign, we will see some devices, okay, like this.
Yes.
See this
Here is-
devices. So okay,
Yes.
the one more thing under the discovery, there is one major fact that no one has noticed. Let me just show you. There is a exclusion has been restricted. for some reason. Okay, let me tell you. Can you see the moment it is showing on YouTube? I'm clicking on one desktop. So only on the desktop we have a very limited options. Can you see that? Can you see that? On desktop we have very limited. Your ad will appear on computers by Gmail, will appear in more places support. So basically it's trying to say why it is not happening, because this is discovery ads. Okay, this is discovery ads. What is the mean of discovery ad? That you can show your ads not just on phone, on PC as well, on phone tablets, correct? So if you start excluding that, how it can become a discovery ad then? Because they are using multiple approach to show your particular ad in Gmail, and mostly people are using Gmail and phone and laptops. And YouTube is maximum times is getting used on the phone right now, like 95% right now in all. Got it? So if we exclude that, like particular PC version of it, so the moment we exclude it, our Gmail ad will not perform well. The moment we exclude mobile phone, will YouTube ad will not perform well. So in order to make a balance of each type of campaign, which is YouTube, Gmail, and Discover type of, so we have to provide the access of each type of placement. One is phone, another is computer, another one desktop, which is another one is tablet and all. Got it? Makes sense, guys, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's a discovery, right? So we forgot that why it is saying that discovery, and we have created this process as a manual. If we started using the goal method, then it will start telling you examples that why you cannot do it, and also you can start learning about it. But yes, good question, good catch that you cannot use the device exclusion, because it's a discovery ad, and you are running discovery ad because you don't even know that where your people actually hanging out, whether Gmail will perform better, whether YouTube will perform better, you don't know it. So how you can do exclusion right now? Of course not, right? So in order to do that, you have to perform it like that. Cool.
Okay.
Great. Good question. Any other question you have, guys, for this discovery type of campaign? Again, I think it is pretty interesting to know another type of campaign available on YouTube, because we see every time ads regularly on YouTube, but we never know that what are the types called and how it really works and how to get targeted and everything, right? So do you have any kind of questions regarding that? If you have, please, you are welcome.
Even if other campaigns like how to avoid this tablet and computer, or if I want to target mobile users.
Exclude them.
Okay, from devices that is like -100 or -10.
Yeah, like this is the sports, no? This is a search ad, okay? Under the search ad, if I want to exclude people from those who are trying to search on computer, okay? Because mostly people are searching from phone right now in
Yes.
country. So let's go for the devices. You can see three types of devices are available to search right now, which is computer, mobile phone, and tablets. What I will do, I have two options right now. If I would be on your place, I will do two things. Okay. One thing is totally exclude this factor, that I can click here and I can exclude it. Okay. And second thing is I can do some balancing. What is balancing? Suppose there is, you can see one is bid adjustment right now. Okay. What is bid adjustment? There are three types of campaign: computer, mobile, tablet, and your money is flowing. Yeah. Each click is value of 100 rupees, let's for an example. And there are 100 clicks are there. And you want to see, I want to give preference for those who are coming from mobile. Okay. Those who are searching from mobile, I want to bid higher. I don't want to show advertisement much to those people who are in computer. So what I will do, I will perform this. I'll increase it 50%. Okay. If my if I'm paying 10 rupees a click, okay, if I'm paying 10 rupees a click, then make it 15 rupees. So what will happen? Irrespective of people are searching from computer or tablet, that's fine. But you will see clicks are coming very less, because it is not going to bother you if someone is clicking for 3-4 times. When you see the mobile phone clicks has been drastically increased, and your conversion will also increase, because you said whatever my paying daily budget, my daily budget is 1000 rupees, and I want that my at least 500 rupees or more than, like for each bid type, whenever people are clicking, your 50% value should be increased immediately for mobile users. That is your divine instruction. And if you can make it 100, what will
So
happen?
completely for mobile.
Yeah. So if you make it in 100, what will happen? It's automatically become for this place, right? You are giving 100% bits to this mobile, and no one like these computers and tablet fellow will not even get a much click options, because you are saying that please use 100% bid amount on this.
So if we are making it 100%, then why are we like making the other two campaigns? Sorry, ad sets of like computer and tablets.
This is default. We haven't created. This is default. The moment we have created, Google gave us our devices. See, we haven't anytime selected any kind of devices. No, we haven't done. Devices has given by Google, that wherever Google can search, where people can search for the Google, on phone, on laptop, and tablet, and also in smart TVs. That is different one. But in Google search, mostly happening from search, tablets, and mobile phones. Correct. And 3 device
Yes.
types are available. Now it's your job where you want to spend your money and all, because this is search ad. And search ad, if you want to exclude, don't exclude it, because search is something everyone those who are searching it, they are equally treated, because they are also there's also having a kind of potential lead for us, or maybe a sale. So you better don't touch anything. So what you do, you just click on this, come to this bid adjustment. If you think that I should increase my mobile phone, you just increase to 100%, make it double of your bid. So every rest of computer and tablet will automatically drastically increase or decrease, whatever you want to do it. You can put it on minus as well. Okay, you don't put it in minus. Just put it on percentage, where I generally use 60%. Like those who are coming from the mobile phone, I want to give more preference, because my website is mobile friendly and is highly loaded on phone. And I know those who are coming from mobile, and probably that they convert really fast, because those people are really in hurry. They can even call. No one can call from computer, but from mobile phone they can call it. What if you are running a search campaign with call extension? You're getting it? Why I'm doing it?
Yes.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
search campaign, we have a call extension. People can call you immediately, but computers mein call nahi hota. Like no one can call from computer. So why you are paying for computers? So like it's better to pay 60% more on this, like mobile phone at a degree, right? Good question.
Yes. So one more thing, if I have a customer list, right, of 10,000 people, so can I even I have phone numbers, so can I add that?
You want to create a custom audiences, and
Custom.
from custom
Yes,
audiences you
yes.
want to create a lookalike audiences like that.
No, lookalikes. No, existing audience I need to target.
No, you cannot do it. Actually, it is possible, but in
Yes.
order to do that, Google requires ad spent. I forgot the actual amount, but it's pretty good.
50,000.
Okay,
50,000 is there. I have read
50
somewhere.
or 50 or 70,000. Okay, let me just show you how much is that, like quickly.
But can I upload phone numbers as well?
Yes.
That was a question.
Yes. No, not phone number. You can upload emails.
Okay.
We'll go to this audience manager.
Similarly, when it's come for Facebook also, can I just upload numbers without email?
There you can do it. Phone numbers can be done, but better you do with email, because mostly phone numbers will not get tracked easily. Emails are really best, because phones we generally don't share much on every platform, right? Emails are shared very much, and email is something can like store a lot of data as compared to phone. So it's better to, if you have for like email, you can do it. Okay, let me just see the audience list. If we have create custom audiences, going custom audience, click on this. Okay, we're gonna have a separate session for this, don't worry. And not here, remarketing audience sources. All right, let me see what type of audience sources we have. But not yet enabled in this account. So I'll show you from other account which has been enabled. Okay, but yes, of course, it is taking
Sure.
some it will take some threshold amount. For new account, it will be not there. Okay, it will be not there. You have to pay at least something like, wait,
Customer list.
yeah. So let me just give you, see, my account is not eligible right now. And what is the amount I have to have live shown to you right now? Okay, come on. All right, here we have, okay, now this is 50,000 USD, buddy. It's not even INR. Okay,
Yes. Okay.
Okay, and that too in 90 days. Make sure it should be on 90 days, 50,000 USD spent on a Google Ads. Then only you'll get the data. Okay.
ठीक है. मुश्किल है.
Now you're getting it. Like that's why people are not using this feature in Google, because 50,000 USD is a big amount, to be honest. Okay, and that too in 90 days. It's not that entire lifetime of Google Ad. No, 90 days के अंदर $50,000 use करना है. Like, remember that what is $50,000 into 70? Just do it maths, you will get it. How much is the amount is. Okay, so that's why. So I prefer using website visitors, app users, YouTube users, and all. Custom list is something very super expensive and all. Okay, anyways, that's it, and that was pretty much it. And anything else have any kind of questions regarding that what we have done in discovery ads today?
No, it's clear.
Clear? If you are clear, guys, please put a CC on the chat so I'll get to know that everyone in the house has been clear. Like, I want 5 CCs. I'll also put CC here. Okay, so I'm also clear with you. All right. Okay, I got only 3.
Vijay, can you explain that what is that SaaS audience? How you made it?
Okay, I'll do it one more time. So I'm here in the campaign. I click on my campaign. Under the campaign, I click on my audiences. Now this is a SaaS audiences. Okay, SaaS audiences like software as a service audiences, those who are actually using some softwares and probably those actually looking for the site kind of searches. So I am thinking right way. Like, what is my type of thinking? That those who are searching for these terms, you can just let me just click on this, like appsumo.com. Those who are searching for this website, I've just shown you one website called AppSumo. Okay, this is a marketplace. What do you think that those people are visiting appsumo.com specifically? They might be knowing already that what are the softwares and what type of softwares are available in the market and how to use it. Because if you want to buy some groceries, you go to some grocery store because you know where to get it. And if the people are know that how to get the softwares from which marketplace, do you think that it is a right target for me? Because I want to target those people who actually know that what kind of a marketplace are there to purchase softwares. So I use appsumo.com in that. Okay, and I also use some search terms like those who are searching for Android deep link to website. It means I'm targeting those people, those who are looking for deep link, and also those who are into something called integration and website development, because it's something that our website is related to the website and web servers, right? So it will also be taken care of. So that's how I've created. I haven't give much information inside it. I've just added 2-3 words. One is a website reference, which is appsumo.com. I could have added PitchGround as well. PitchGround is also one of the our marketplace for softwares. I can add that as well. I have SaaStronics as well, another marketplace. You have to research that what are your marketplace, who are your competitors. Okay, if you want to target any kind of a brand, if already a brand is available, just create a custom audiences, those who are like running for shoes. Okay, if you want to create a new shoe brand, and try to create target those audiences, those are already interested in Puma shoes, Reebok shoes, of course, because they want to be like have the same feel. And if you are a new shoe company, you want to make an audience aware that yes, you are also a new company, so just create a custom audience from their websites, which is Reebok.com, Adidas.com. Take out the information, target all the people, so they'll also get to know, okay, there is no new shoes in the brand. So do you think it's a best idea? Because we can utilize others data, websites data for ourselves, which is pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's also good for brand awareness.
Brand awareness, multiple various, like there is not just one single point of view, various point of view. Just think on it, how you can create and use it, because it is just not just 1 or 2 use case for this. There are multiple and 1,000 use case you can get it. It's about the practice and the understanding of the Google Ads, how you can use it for yourself. Okay, so that is it. And I guess I know that you're pretty much into it and you are already having fun with it. And can you just see your knowledge level right now? You have been already, I think, learning a lot in Google Ads, been deep diving inside that, how to exclude and all. Like, moment you start asking like that, I get to know that, okay, now you are pretty intense now. You have already learned so many things.
Scraping your head.
Scraping my head. It's good, right? It's good. It's good to see that actually you are taking these classes serious, super serious. Like, you can still find on YouTube and all. Hardly there are many sessions available. specifically in India. I don't know about the outside. I've seen few people doing outside super good, but in India, people creating content on YouTube for Google Ads, but not in depth. Like likewise, you are going to ask questions, and I'm also explaining you each step with why to uncheck, why to check, why not to do it, what kind of a budget you should add it, when to add it, when not to add it. Right, exactly the use cases together, just not showing you the right campaign. How much time it will create me to like this kind of campaign? Hardly 10 to 15 minutes, right? Not more than that. This is a total
Yes.
process. Why I'm spending more than like almost an hour to just explain how this campaign works? Because I know that the value of the campaign, if you know how things works, you can take care of thousands more campaign like this in seconds. Your fundamentals should be super clear, that when to use, how to use it, and when not to use it. Okay, people often confuse, like someone just said, like why to use discovery, why not to use that display campaign. The biggest problem in this Google Ads, as if now even I'm also getting all the questions from all the newbies right there, like who's asking Google Ads, that what type of campaign I should use it. See, this is the problem. Multiple type of campaigns, almost 8. Okay, 8 type of campaigns, and few of the ads, a few of them are actually similar. You can see this discovery and video. It says that it runs on YouTube Gmail discovery, and people will say, "Arey, video bhi to YouTube pe chalta hai." Like you can see this reach on YouTube and across the web. So what is the difference between video and discovery ads? Now people will get confused. You're getting it? That's why what Google did, people was getting confused. Then they said, like, okay, don't get confused. I will help you out. In order to run ads, please let me know what is your goal. So that's why this particular section was came. That what is your goal? Leads, sales, web traffic, and all. Okay, now my goal is web traffic. The moment I click, the rest of the option has been removed, because there should be no confusion in the head that what to use, what not to use. Okay, now they give you less options as compared to 8 options, only 5 options. A discovery, search, display, shopping, video, you can use it. Now it's your understanding on what time what you have to use discovery and what time you have to video. Okay, and if you're thinking, it sometimes also happens that we also get confused that which one is going to really work, discovery or video. So what you are thinking, create both campaigns, split your campaign budget, and see whether discovery campaign is working well or video campaign. How much time it will take? Hardly half an hour for each, correct? In 1 hour your both the campaigns are ready. So never feel lazy while creating campaign. Do hard work, but you will get results. The moment you go deep inside, create multiple campaigns in a day, you'll get to know about how this thing works. Got it?
Yes.
All right. Super good. Okay.